Alright, Robinson's Lawn Care here with the video again of the Toro Timemaster. Now today I'm going to be cutting some tall. It's not really that wet, it's still damp. As you can see from the rain, had to blow all this stuff that comes off the tree here into the street. So I'm going to show you guys how the Toro Timemaster is supposed to be worked. My uncle works for Toro, been with the company for years, and invested, yes. But the moral of the story is that Toro is a good brand. I mean, you can get it at Home Depot all day long. You know, you can't go and get a Cub Cadet or a zero turn, you know, or a big walk behind from a Home Depot. So yeah, I support Toro because I feel it's a good mower. Those are the mowers that always treated me good. Honda's a good one too, but they're more expensive, you know. Last year when I first started, I had ended up getting 5 Toros. 3 were used, 2 were new. I mean, you gotta love that you can go get a 22-inch Toro for you know, less than 500 bucks, and to make your yards look good. So today I'm going to let you know about the Toro Timemaster. And if you guys ever watch videos or you know, professionals in your neighborhood or whatever, you notice that they always have the chute open. Now if you go, you know, and you talk to somebody who's experienced with lawnmowers, they'll tell you that you never are supposed to mulch more than a 1/4 inch of grass. So if you're trying to mow tall grass, especially wet, and you're trying to mulch it with a Toro Timemaster, not sure with any other Toro, you know, as far as getting the grass cut. But I've had my share of 22 inches where if the grass was long and wet, it will bog down and cut off. Actually, it wouldn't just bog down and keep going, it would actually cut off. So with the Toro Timemaster, you don't take tall grass and try and mulch it. That just doesn't make sense. You know, you either bag it or you open up the chute. You don't keep the chute closed, and you don't go mowing the grass without a bag on it, because then you're mulching. Most likely you got a mulch kit in there. So you don't mulch grass that is long. You only mulch it when it's down to like 3 inches and you're cutting only about, you know, 1/4 inch off. You can mulch it that way with the Toro Timemaster. So as you can see here, this grass is pretty long. Pretty long, man. And today I'm going to be cutting it with my lovely trusted Toro Timemaster, and it will get the job done. I'll show you. Alright, so get something here so I can fix this to get it up to stand up. How to cut through tall wet grass. As you can see, like again, like I said, when you look at those guys with those big mowers, they always had a chute open. You have to open your chute, okay? So, you know, you're gonna have to double cut, which, I mean, is time consuming, but hey, you know, I look at some of the top people like Geek the Freak, you know, people like that, he's got a freaking Ferris and still double cuts. So it just goes to show, you know, that there's nothing wrong with double cutting. You just have to do what you have to do. The first thing I'm going to do is get the grass cut down. So those guys that, you know, hear that the mower bogs down and whatnot is because you're probably trying to mulch the grass. And you shouldn't be mulching the grass unless, you know, you're cutting only a 1/2 inch of grass. So I got the mower at 3 inches. I'm going to cut this grass down, close the chute, and mulch up the grass after that. So here we go. me about 5 minutes, maybe to do that, maybe less. And that was how you get tall, wet grass down. Now this grass isn't that wet, it's damp, but it isn't like it just rained like, 30 minutes ago. But that's how you do it. Now I'm gonna close the chute. I'm gonna do the, oh, they're doing street cleaning. I'm going to cut it one more time, mulch up the good stuff, and that's it. That's how you do it. So, didn't bog down, I kept moving. I didn't even go full speed. I went very slow, actually. Good investment. If you know how to use it, it'll treat you good. Robinson's Farm here. I'm out. Peace.